This is Chris Videos. Like, subscribe to Team W Wrestling on YouTube, subscribe to my other channel, Word of Chris, and subscribe to this channel, Chris Videos, and follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and both my TikToks. I'll be down there in the description box. And I'm here to do my WWE Friday Night SmackDown, January 27th, 2023 reviews. So here we go, discussing about Friday Night SmackDown. Now, this is going to be the last episode of SmackDown before the Royal Rumble, which is tomorrow night, which I'll be talking about. Look out for that. Speaking about the Rumble, I did my predictions on the Rumble, so it's already up. Go check that out if you want to see what my thoughts is about the matches. So yeah, here we go, discussing about Friday Night SmackDown. Now, before I talk about the first match of the night, we got to talk about one segment. Now, they showed the video from what happened on Raw and everything else. Well, then we get to the undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions, Jimmy and Jay the Usos, and Solo Sikoa pulling up to the arena. Jimmy's driving, he gets out, Solo's in the passenger, and Jimmy was telling Solo that he got KO'd tonight. He'll get him for sure for the Tribal Chief. So yeah, later on in time, we got Solo Sikoa versus Kevin Owens one-on-one, and Jay Uso was in the backseat, but Jimmy and Solo already walked off, and Jay was grabbing the bags and stuff. But then we see Sami Zayn come up in a black hoodie and everything, hiding and all that stuff. Jay's like, what the hell are you doing here? The Tribal Chief said, don't be here, don't be on the show. And Sami was like, well, I know, but I'm not going to enter into the arena, but I just want to say thank you for what you did this past week on Raw and all that stuff. And Jay was like, that's good and all that, but you got to go. And, they dapped each other up, and Sami was like, okay, see you later, and runs off. So, yeah, that's what happened there. But then we get to the first match of the night. It was Rey Mysterio versus Karrion Kross with Scarlett at ringside, and it was a pretty good one-on-one match. It was going back and forth and everything. We get to the ending where Rey kicks Karrion Kross in the back of the head. Kross lands on the second rope. Rey runs to the ropes to hit the 619, but Scarlett grabs his foot and stuff, trying to trip him up and all that stuff. Rey was getting mad about that because she kept on interfering a lot in this match. And then he turns around, Kross is running towards him. He knocks him back onto the second rope again. Rey runs, hits the 619 onto Karrion Kross. He climbs up the top turnbuckle, jumps off with a big splash onto Kross, pins him 1, 2, Kross barely kicking out at 2. It's still going on back and forth then, and then Kross hits a Northern Light suplex onto Rey, but instead of going for the pin, he rolls back through, lifting him up to go for like a second Northern Light suplex up until Rey reverses it into the crucifix pin, rolling him up for the 1, 2, 3. So yeah, Rey Mysterio defeated Karrion Kross tonight on SmackDown. That's what happened. It was a pretty good match to kick off the show. For that match, I'll give it 3 stars. That's what I'll give it. It was an okay match to kick off the show. It didn't really hurt Karrion Kross, in my opinion. It was just like one of those, Kross just got rolled up by Rey, because Rey can't lose every single big match, because eventually he's going to be facing Dominic at WrestleMania or whatever. So, yeah, Rey can't be losing, all his big matches. Kross will probably, they're probably going to continue to feud, obviously, and then Kross will get the win back down the road. But, yeah, right now, Rey needed the win, in my opinion. So, yeah, that was a pretty good match to kick off the show. But then we see the United States Champion, Austin Theory, making his way down to the ring. So, yeah, Austin Theory will be on Friday Night SmackDown up next. But, yeah, I'll see you guys later until the next thing that happens on Friday Night SmackDown. See you guys later until then.